All right. Here we go, back again on the other side of the coin. All right, welcome back to the other side of the coin, ladies and gentlemen. We're back again with another live stream watch along. Ukraine versus England. I was contemplating if I was really keen to do this watch along, but then I saw Mudryk starting. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Mudryk is starting for Ukraine, so this is why I've decided to do this particular watch along. I think it's going to be interesting. Mudryk has been the talk of the town in recent times. There's a lot of people talking about Mudryk, and I think this is going to be fantastic to do this watch along indeed. So let me know your thoughts, ladies and gentlemen, in the comment section, how you feel about this. I can't wait to watch Ukraine play. England, and especially I can't wait to watch Mudryk. I mean, this guy doesn't start for Chelsea Football Club, but finds himself in a starting position for Ukraine. So keen to see how he's deployed, keen to see how he plays the match. I mean, there's a lot that he needs to improve on. There is no doubt about that. Chelsea supporter with a Manchester City logo. Hello, new sub here. Thank you for the new sub. But something, I'm not really sure what's going on there. Man City logo, and you're a Chelsea supporter. All right, fair enough. It is what it is. Sideman charity match greater than England versus Ukraine from Eman. Yeah, Sideman charity match is actually going on at the moment. So we'll see. I mean, look, I'm not watching it, but I know everyone else is quite interested about it. Breaking news, Chilwell is playing left back. Yes, Chilwell is also starting. We'll have a look at the lineup very, very soon. J Money, Gallagher, and Colwell on the bench. I don't know how Colwell's not starting, which is quite strange. Let's have a look at the lineup. Let's bring it up, ladies and gentlemen. This is the lineup for Ukraine. You've got in the goalkeeping position, Bushchan. Some of these names, I'm going to butcher it. Mykolenko, Matvienko, Zabarnyi, and Konoplya are the back four. Then you've got Zinchenko and you've got Stepanenko in the double pivot. And up front they've got Mudryk, they've got Sudakov and Tsygankov, and up front is Yaremchuk. So 4-2-3-1, classic 4-2-3-1, and the lineup for England is Pickford in goalkeeping position, Walker, Guéhi, and Maguire. That's the centre-back combination for England. I mean, fine, Guéhi is not a bad defender, fair enough, but Guéhi and Maguire are your combination. That is quite mad for me. Then you got Ben Chilwell playing left back, none of this left wing. I mean, surely Ben Chilwell, and I know what he said, right? Maybe he's what's he gonna say? He's not gonna say, Pochettino's using me in a unfamiliar position. I'm not really keen. Oh, of course he said what he had to say, but now he's back in that left back position, and I think we'll see, the difference, him playing as a left back as opposed to a left winger. Then they've got Maddison, Rice, and Henderson in midfield. Henderson still even playing in Saudi Pro League, he still starts for England, which is quite interesting. Saka up front, Harry Kane is the captain, and Jude Bellingham has been killing it, absolutely killing it for Real Madrid. But look, I could care less about England. I am not an English national team supporter one bit. I would love to see a upset here, but I'm not really sure whether this Ukrainian team has got the minerals to get one up on England. But I am focused on this player, ladies and gentlemen. Mudryk plays on the left wing position. I am very, very excited to see how he performs because he's a bit chaotic. He's chaos. He's total chaos. He's erratic. His first touches can be wild, but then all of a sudden, sometimes he bursts into the scene. So let's see how this is negotiated. J Money saying England will win 6-0. I don't think Ukraine are that bad, my man. I think England will win. I'm not really sure about the 6-0 shout. Maguire for England is always solid. We shall see, man. I've seen him do some funny stuff for England as well. How is Maguire starting over Colwell? Yeah, it's mad. Let's have a look at the bench. This is the English bench. Callum Wilson, Marcus Rashford, Phil Foden, Conor Gallagher is in the bench as well, ladies and gentlemen. Iberici, Eze, Calvin Phillips, Fikayo Tomori, Kieran Trippier, Levi Colwell, Lewis Dunk, Aaron Ramsdale, Sam Johnston. Yeah, Levi Colwell, you'd think you'd start for England. Quite strange. And I won't even attempt to go with all the names from the Ukrainian bench. I'm pretty sure you guys can read it yourself. But Sergei Rebrov, I remember he was a proper footballer as well, man. So now he's the manager of Ukraine. So yeah, very, very interested to see how this match turns out for Mudryk. Let's see what else you guys are saying about this. Himanshu, good to see you in the house. Chaos is not good, Miz. We need calm and composure. Of course. Chaos is no good. Definitely no good. Mudryk versus Walker. Yeah, it's over for him. Miz, Mudryk should change our mood in this international break. Hey, look, if Mudryk can score a goal, assist, it will definitely give us some good feeling. And man, do you know what, ladies and gentlemen, this is the perfect opportunity for Mykhailo Mudryk to put some sort of a performance together and give himself the best opportunity to start versus Bournemouth. This is your chance, brother. Shine, and you may have a shot at starting ahead of Ben Chilwell. This is a competition between Mudryk and Ben Chilwell today. Is Ben Chilwell gonna shine or is Mudryk gonna shine? If Ben Chilwell shines, he's gonna start left wing. If Mudryk shines, then maybe he gives himself a good opportunity to play as a left winger. Big up, Miz. Are you keeping an eye on the Wallabies in the Rugby World Cup up the Springboks? Do you know what? Nah, man, I'm not keeping any track of what's going on there. But do let me know. Do let me know what's going on. But nah, I'm not keeping any track. I used to be a massive rugby fan. Maybe 15 years ago, man. I've stopped watching rugby. Yeah. So I don't know why I stopped. I just stopped. J Money, Sidemen versus YouTube All Stars 6-4. Wow. Pretty mad. Miz, are you watching the Asia Cup? I am. I was actually just watching it. Bangladesh, so disappointing, man. So disappointing. Let me see this live score now. Australia's done a madness as well on South Africa, but South Africa, solid start after 9.1 overs. Massive start. Bangladesh slowly recovering, but still a long way to go, man. Long way to go in this match. So we'll see what happens there. But yeah, let's see what else you guys are saying. All right. Okay. Felix. Good to see you, my man, Felix. Miss, I know we don't really rate Mudryk, but it's insane that we bring him on for 10 minutes against low blocks and expect wonders. His best qualities are space, and we never start him. Do you know what? I'm not someone that don't rate him. Like, I actually do rate him, but I also understand he needs to be given more time. And on top of that, I also understand he's not the finished product. There is so much that needs to be worked on, that needs to be developed with Mykhailo Mudryk. It's not funny. So look, I rate him, but I'm not deluded. I understand he's not polished. And at the same time, I want him to start more games. So the only way we're going to get the best out of Mykhailo Mudryk is we have to start him. We definitely have to start him. Big up, Miz. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you all as well. Thank you so much. After this game, I'll be watching Jackson. Oh, is Senegal playing after this? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Senegal might be playing after this, huh? Should we do another watch along after this? I'll be so sleepy. Let me have a look. I need to make sure that I can actually watch it. No, I don't think I can watch it. There's African Cup of Nations, but this isn't it. Let me just have a look. Senegal. Who's Senegal playing? AFCON Mini. Oh, no, it is. Yeah, they're showing it. Senegal versus Rwanda. Does he start, by the way? Does Nicholas Jackson actually start for Senegal? A lot of people were telling me that he actually doesn't start. So after the international break, Chilwell will resume learning how to play left wing at Chelsea. Watches a joke. England are gonna dominate the game. They have a lot of stars. Yeah, let's see. I think this is perfect for Mudryk, isn't it? Like, England's gonna have a lot of the ball, and maybe Ukraine can play on the counter attack. Like, this is set up for Mudryk. It really is, because it's like playing a left wing back at left wing and expecting goals and assists. Oh wait. Esro, we are Finnish club. Johnny Minerals was right. These owners will take us nowhere. Budget Roman model with low wage ain't gonna attract top players. Let's see what happens, man. Bro, if he's not against low block, then he can't play against 10 to 12 teams in the Premier League. Most teams play low blocks against Chelsea, especially now, as they know it's clearly our weakness. True. He has to get his, game better against low blocks. Against low blocks, you have to be technically so sound. You got to be technically very sound. Support our brothers and sisters in Morocco. Yeah, man. Tragic situation in Morocco. Thoughts and prayers go out to all the Moroccans out there. And may Allah look after them, man, honestly. Hopefully they are looked after. Shivendra, I mean, if it's okay for you, Miz, I'll try if I can do the watch along. Southgate should be sacked. Miz, if Mudryk is not good against low blocks, yep, got it. Thank you. Colwell should start it over Maguire and Guéhi. Yeah, I don't get how England's centre-back pairing, Mark Guéhi and Maguire. Oh, man, what are you going to win with that? You're not going to win anything, man. Phillips and Henderson, joke team as well. Yeah, Henderson. I mean, who could they have started, right? Perhaps they could have gone with... Probably they could have gone with Conor Gallagher. They could have gone with Conor Gallagher, Got Maddison, Rice. Yeah, they could have gone with Conor Gallagher. Or even... Why doesn't Bellingham play more in midfield? Jude Bellingham probably should have played midfield, and then they could have played with like another winger, maybe a Rashford. Rashford on the left side is better. Let's see what happens. I rather have Ukraine win this. I rather have Ukraine absolutely win this one. 5 more minutes. Let's start the stream. Let me get this sorted. Let me know your prediction, ladies and gentlemen. Who do you think is gonna win, score? What's your score prediction? And what's your feeling for Mudryk? Let me know your feeling for Mudryk. Ms. Mendy, Senegal, low. Oh yeah, Mendy. Yeah. Yes, Mendy. But he ain't our player. He's not our player anymore, man. So I don't really care. 3-1 England with Mudryk goal. I'll take that. I want Mudryk to do well, man. I really do. I really want Mudryk to do well. I think There you go. Players are coming out. All right. Players are coming out, ladies and gentlemen. Draw, Rashi 10. I have a feeling Ukraine going to win. Oh, I'm hoping for a Ukraine win. Mudryk hat-trick from Jeff Knightley. Oh, my days. If Mudryk scores a hat-trick, and if he doesn't start against Bournemouth, that'll be a travesty. Absolute travesty. Because what are your 3 most favorite TV series of all time? Ooh, of all time. Seinfeld? I love Seinfeld, man. I grew up in that era. Seinfeld, one of my favorites. Friends, 100%. One of my huge favorites. Friends. Another series that I probably watched a lot. I can't think of a third one. But Seinfeld and Friends are huge for me, man. Watched a lot growing up. Those. Oh, come on. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, man. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Huge growing up, man. So yeah, Seinfeld, Friends, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Like those are probably my 3 all-time favorites. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I never watched Sopranos or Breaking Bad. Probably should. I never watched it. Shivendra, Ms. Colwell, during the England press conference, I grew up playing left back, then converted into a CB. It helps me a lot now with that experience. Quite mad. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you smash the like button. Get those likes up. And if you're here for the first time, subscribe. It's going to be interesting to watch Ukraine. And especially Mudryk, Watchalong. And of course, Ben Chilwell. But, Ben Chilwell is playing left back, so I'm not really interested. But Mudryk's the one that I'm supremely focused on. Okay. Tumo, you are not the big fan of The Office US? No, I never watched it, man. I know. I'm a joker. I should have watched it. Miss, watch The Wire before you watch Breaking Bad. Fair enough. Cool. I hope Regio Park in the house. Good to see you, my man. I hope Ukraine win 2-1. Yes. We're all hoping for a Ukraine win. Come on, Ukraine. England best left back is Luke Shaw, and he is injured now. Keith, Phillips and Henderson and Maguire should not be playing for England team. This England team, honestly, the defense looks a bit funny. But yeah, their attacking players are good, of course. I think this is played in Poland, isn't it? Lots of Ukrainians there. Ukraine playing with, well, they're showing that it's a 4-4-2, really. I think it's 4-2-3-1. It's 4-2-3-1. This will be a good match for Mudryk. England will dominate, and Mudryk will get a chance to play counter-attacking football. Miz, you see Neymar? Is he in the match? Is Neymar in the match? In the crowd somewhere? Is he in the stadium? Regio Park, Bellingham is England's best player. Man is playing possessed. Yeah, man. He's a one-man army at the moment in Real Madrid. Incredible. Ermias, the inverted role of Zinchenko will help Mudryk, unlike Chilwell, Colwell at Chelsea. Yeah, do you know what? This is why Mudryk, because we don't have a support there as well for Mudryk. We don't have someone who can play inverted. The one time when Cucurella played inverted, he barely wanted to pass it to Mudryk. We need someone who can play inverted, and Chilwell can't play inverted. That's a huge issue for Ben Chilwell. Cannot play inverted. And now he plays left wing. So, pretty crazy. Hope Poch is watching. Ibrahim, J Money yesterday, 2 assists. Oh, yeah. Neymar yesterday. Okay. Chris, where can I watch the game, Miz? Well, I'm watching from Optus Sports, but that's a subscription here in Australia. So, people in the live chat, help out Chris with a link if you can. Wherever you guys are watching from, help the brother out. J Money Bellingham is playing left wing. Yeah, very interesting. Why is Bellingham playing left wing? Is he a winger now? Is he genuinely a forward? I thought he was more of an attacking midfielder. Number 8. Here we go. We're off. Let's go. Come on, Ukraine. Come on, Mudryk. Guéhi, Harry Maguire, Kyle Walker, finds Saka. Saka switches the play to Guéhi. You see Mudryk on that left side. It's going to be important to see Mudryk's off the ball work rate as well. You're going to have to work hard. That's probably the other position that Mudryk really needs to get better at, is off the ball. Playing for a Pochettino team, you need to work hard. You have to work hard very, very, very much. England slow build up. Declan Rice back to Harry Maguire. Harry Maguire to Kyle Walker. Ukraine playing with a 4 set of defenders in the back, and then they've got another bank of 4 more. And then they've got the 2 up front pressing. Harry Kane drops deep. Declan Rice back to Maguire. Maguire pushes the ball forward. Ben Chilwell passes to Maguire, who goes wide to Guéhi. Inside ball for Declan Rice. Declan Rice finding Saka. Henderson. Ben Chilwell. Ben Chilwell with the ball. Back to Rice. Rice back to Guéhi. All ball. 2 minutes. 2 minutes, and it's all England. Ukraine hasn't even had a chance to sniff the ball as yet. Raymond, England will likely be playing a 4-4-2 with Jude Bellingham in the game. Fair enough. Saka trying to be 1v1. Finds that ball to Harry Kane. And well intercepted by Ukraine that time. But the ball is back to England. Good defense. Come on, Mudryk. Mudryk's just jogging around, man. Jude Bellingham, and the ball's through. Ooh. Saka was there. But the ball's gone out for a goal kick. Himanshu, Miz, but we have to keep in mind that Mudryk and Madueke were not his players, so he may not just rate them in general, but it was not possible to sell them only after 6 months on such a long contract. Yeah, look, he may not be in the, he may not be, those players may not be his players. Those players might not be his players, but regardless, man, Chelsea spent a bit of money on those players. He's got to get the best out of them. I'm sorry. Like, Pochettino would have known, taking this job, that they are Chelsea players. He would have known that. Or else he should have voiced it out from the get-go that get rid of these two. Jude Bellingham. Too good from Jude Bellingham. Oh, man, this guy's on a different level these days. Oh, Mudryk tries to win a header, but no sugar. Four and a half minutes gone, ladies and gentlemen. Ukraine nil, England nil. And it is all England at the moment. Ukraine have not seen any of the ball. They try to intercept once here and there, but in these first 5 minutes, Ukraine has just chased shadows. That's all they did. Felix, Miz, I'm done with Brighton for the moment, but imagine if we got De Zerbi. That link up with Mudryk would be crazy. De Zerbi said he could win the Ballon d'Or. I mean, we'll see how far Poch can take us, but we need a huge manager next up. Ukraine tried to clear it, and the ball is back to England again. It's proper suffocation at the moment. Ukraine just not being allowed to get out of their box, get out of their half. Saka. Come on, Mudryk. Oh, it's a foul. Come on. You know what? The last thing any club will want in this international window is an injury. The last thing we would want as Chelsea fans, more injuries. Please, all our international players, play hard, play well, but please come back injury-free because, we're in trouble with all these injuries. Shivendra Miz, I hope Poch plays 4-1-2-1-2. 4-1-2-1-2. Yeah, okay. I mean, at the end of the day, that's really 4-3-3, isn't it? In a future, I like the way Ancelotti uses it for Real Madrid. Do you like that formation, Miz? I mean, ultimately, it's really a 4-3-3, to be honest. So, Ben Chilwell, Chile, just running on the left side, but really going nowhere. Ben Chilwell. Mudryk is still warming up. Yeah, this brother Mudryk is not gonna see the ball, is he? He's not gonna see the ball. Chilwell, the defender, has returned. Good to see him playing left back, man, where it should be more of a comfortable position for him. Kyle Walker. Jude Bellingham finding Ben Chilwell. Ben Chilwell, let's see what he does. Ben Chilwell back to Jude Bellingham. Harry Maguire. Guéhi. Wow, Ukraine's not seen the ball and it's nearly 10 minutes. Oh, this is mad. And here comes England. Here comes England. Saka. Kyle Walker. That's poor from Kyle Walker. Jordan Henderson. Harry Maguire. Kyle Walker. And finally, 9 minutes down, and Ukraine finally have the ball. All right, goalkeeper. Ukraine goalkeeper to the left back, I believe. Is that No, that's not Mudryk. Mudryk still hasn't got a touch, is he? Finally, Ukraine coming out. Ukraine finally with some possession. Zinchenko, Mudryk with the ball. Oh, nice little touch. Again, Mudryk. Oh, Mudryk. All right, Ukraine. Come on, Ukraine. Come on, Ukraine. Ukraine with the ball. Mudryk's more drifting inside and allowing the left back to be the widest player. I think it's Mykolenko. Finally, Ukraine seeing some of the ball. Oh. Well intercepted by England that time. Rashi saying Maddison's crap. Mark Laws, Miss brother, I have concluded we are finishing 11th this year. There are generally 10 teams better than us I can name. Fair enough, man. I mean, that ain't gonna go down well with the fan base, that's for sure. I don't think the owners or the board will appreciate that. I mean, if we finish 11th, yeah, that's a disaster. That's a disaster. Rashi 10, this game needs Rashford. This manager is useless. Rashi saying this game needs Rashford. Saka out wide. Mudryk, good defensive work there. Dropping as deep as possible. Ben Chilwell. Oh my God. Jude Bellingham, who was that to? Oh, well done, Ben Chilwell. Ben Chilwell winning that ball back very, very quickly. A bit of a communication gap between Ben Chilwell and Jude Bellingham. Shivendra, with huge money spent, we must finish top 6 at worst. Yeah, I said 6th before we got Caicedo. And then when we got Caicedo, I was like, nah, you know what? After Man City and Arsenal, it's fair play. It's fair play. But because of the bad start that we have, that we had, it's made me reassess a little bit. Oh, well defended by Ukraine. Oh, Saka with a shot. Declan Rice. BJB means the biggest problem with Chelsea is the owners changing the Chelsea DNA of winning now to building a team and waiting in the hope to win in the future. Roman wanted to win everywhere. Here comes England. It's well defended by Ukraine. Mudryk about to pick up the ball. Mudryk keep the ball in. Mudryk. Oh, it's fouled. Mudryk's fouled. Mudryk is fouled. Draws a foul. Well done, Mudryk. The Drick. The Drick is on fire. We don't give a yep. All right. What's going on? 14 minutes gone. Ukraine 0, England 0. The bulk of the possession has been with England. Guéhi, Jude Bellingham. Ben Chilwell. Finding Jude Bellingham, who goes back to Guéhi. Guéhi to Harry Maguire to Kyle Walker. Even if you look at the England setup, it's really playing with three at the back. Like Kyle Walker, Harry Maguire is like the register, and then Chilwell is trying to bomb up as much as possible. Declan Rice to Kyle Walker. Kyle Walker's not really a right back. He's really playing in a back sort of three where Harry Maguire is playing as a centre CB. Southgate is just a very bad coach. England will never win anything with him. Southgate left my... Yeah. The commentator just said 200 passes in the first 15 minutes of this game from England. Mudryk picks it up. Good interception from Mudryk, but Ukraine still gives the ball away to England. Ukraine. Hold the ball. Hold the ball. Guéhi to Harry Maguire. DHL, good to see you, my man. England are playing like Chelsea, slow build up and loads of side to side. Not true talk. I didn't want to feel like watching Chelsea this weekend. I thought, we're going to see some entertaining international football, but this England setup is giving me Chelsea. It's giving me Chelsea palpitation. Guéhi with a switch of play to Bukayo Saka. It's been well defended that time by Ukraine. Mykolenko, very, very tight on Bukayo Saka. Guéhi. Ben Chilwell. Harry Kane drops deep. Harry Kane is thinking, man, I'm not seeing any of the ball. Might as well drop in a little bit. Become a playmaker. Oh my days. Harry Kane. What was that? You can see that these players, they don't play with each other, obviously. There's just very little chemistry. Visionary is saying, with how it's going, I wonder if we'll ever see Mudryk touch the ball in England's half. So true, man. So true. Their defense is like Chelsea, so slow. No wonder Southgate has been at the bridge so much. Is picking up exactly how Chelsea play, and he's replicating that for England. Because I'm really surprised why anyone isn't worried. You tell me, where are the goals coming from? If Jackson is playing like this, I don't see us scoring 50 goals. Yeah, man. Bit of a worry with the goals. But we need to create better chances as well. Like, it's not like we're creating massive amount of chances, quality chances, some half chances, but our shooting has been poor as well. I saw some stat floating about, like we're one of the worst when it comes to shots on target. So praise Tor. This game is looking more like a friendly, yeah. People are just bopping the ball around. Shanu76, good to see you. Just like watching Chelsea, boring and negative. Yep. The worst part is Mudryk's probably not going to see enough of the ball as well. Mudryk, it's interesting the positions Mudryk's taking up. He's very inside. He's not the widest player. He's not the widest winger. Like the widest player is Mykolenko. Well, Mudryk's done well to at least win that. Ukraine now goes out wide on that right side. Ukraine. Ukraine with the ball. Sideman game ended 8-5. Wow. Mykolenko, find. Where's Mudryk? Mudryk! Oh no. Well defended. Mudryk was there inside the box. But he was bumped off by, I think it was Kyle Walker. Kyle Walker just said, you know what, Mudryk? Get out of here. Kyle Walker just will not take any of that stuff. No chance for Mudryk. Oh, Ukraine wins the ball. Oh my God, they just give it away so easily. Keep the ball, Ukraine, man. They're such a poor team, Ukraine. They really are. They're a supremely poor team. Ooh, that's a bad tackle on James Maddison, by the way. He's already got like a bit of an injury scare, hasn't he, Maddison, in recent times? Spurs will be sweating. They'll be sweating big time. All right. Pickford with the ball. Sangare scored for Ivory Coast. England throw in. Kyle Walker. 22 minutes gone, ladies and gentlemen. Ukraine 0, England 0. Ben Chilwell. Oh, good pressing from Ukraine, but they come out of it. All right, Mudryk, put the ball to Mudryk. Oh man, this. Oh, Zinchenko, you should have looked up. You should have looked up, man. Mudryk made a really nice run. Should have tried to find Mudryk there. Ben Chilwell put a really poor pass, to be honest, and then he was trying to recover that. That was poor play from Ben Chilwell, man. That was poor play. Awful pass by Midwell. Midwell, you know. So surprised. Why isn't Gallagher playing? He's England's best midfielder. That's from Hudge. Pickford. Out wide to Hazzy Maguire. What was that from Pickford? What type of a distribution was that? Man, this England team's so poor. This England team's poor, and Ukraine is even worse. Mykolenko. Oh, that's a lovely ball from Ukraine out wide. Okay, Ukraine. Okay, inside the box. Whoa. Oh, whoa. I like to see that. Yes. I quite like that. I quite like that from Ukraine. Just finished watching the Sideman game. Speed plays like Mudryk. Speed plays like Mudryk, man. What's up with England? Ms. Caicedo had mid-game versus Argentina Friday. Yeah. Hopefully Caicedo wakes up for us, man. I can't have him making those errors anymore. England are poorly coached. So many incredible attacking players wasted by Southgate's negative tactics. Yeah. I think this is why recently was there some rumors about Pep Guardiola perhaps being an England manager, or some of the fans were saying, I think English fans were saying they would like to see Pep Guardiola manage England. I think if Pep Guardiola manages England, he'll probably win the World Cup. Here comes Ukraine. Oh, lovely. Please, Ukraine, put one on England. Please put one on England. Mudryk's inside the box. It's a goal. Ukraine. Ukraine. Well done, Ukraine. Oh, you magic. Well done, Zinchenko. Ukraine. 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 This is beautiful. What a counter-attack. What a counter-attack from Ukraine. England, oh, you are so poor. You are so poor, England. You are so poor. Well done, Ukraine. I thought maybe that would have fell for Mudryk. I was getting excited. But I'm excited nonetheless. Anyway, I want Ukraine to win. Lovely ball. Cut back for Zinchenko. Mudryk was there. Zinchenko, you should have dummied. You should let that one go, and Mudryk would have slapped it with his right foot. Oh, Zinchenko let it go. What a goal! What a goal! Yes! Oh, yes! Oh, I love this. Well done, Ukraine. And now the game's going to be mad. Now it's going to be a good game. Now England will put on the pressure and they'll go for the goal, and Ukraine will soak it up, and maybe Mudryk will get it. We'll get a goal. Counter attack. Ah, this is so good. Oh, this is so good. Just what I wanted. Nice one. Nice one. Lovely goal, man. What a counter attack from Ukraine. But Footmob can't even check out Footmob, guys. TBD scored 26. They don't even know who scored for Ukraine. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, good stuff, Ukraine. Good defending. Good defending. Well done. Hannah, Ms., why do you hate England so much? Look, it's a historical thing, man. It's probably more political thing, historical thing. You know, being ruled by England. I come from the subcontinent basically, so there's a lot of it's probably not even sporting related. It's more political related, man, Hannah. So don't take it otherwise. It's just I've never liked the English national team. As I said, it's probably more political. Yeah, there you go. See, Hannah, there you go, Haj. You won't get it. It's historical, political, social, ethical. Ms. I get you. There you go. That's why. That's why. That's why. That really is why. Yeah, because they abused India, Pakistan, and Bangladesh and treated us like it's political. It's all of that. All right, here comes Ukraine again. Ooh. Ukraine looking good. England is overrated. I've had enough of Chilwell needs to start and need to start an agenda like Mickey Mount to get him out. Calm yourself down, bro. Chilwell is so entitled like many of these England players. This made me smile, even though I don't like both the teams. Look, I'm not a Ukraine fan or anything like that. I'm not. I just go for anyone that plays against England. I go for them. So I'm no Ukraine fan. I'll go for Germany. Germany is my national team that I go for. Ever since I was little, I've gone for Germany. Ball out wide. Oh, good defending, Mykolenko. They tried eradicating the Welsh language. Yeah. Chilwell makes me so angry, but the thing is, it's the manager's responsibility. They dropped the guy. They ain't dropping Chilwell, man. Chilwell's captain of Chelsea Football Club now. Giving armbands to Reece and Chilwell was a massive mistake by Poch. Yeah, do you know what? I would have given it to Thiago Silva, but Poch has gone for the future. And, Reece James is barely available, and Chilwell now. Do you know what? I can't blame Chilwell because he's playing left wing. Like, it's Pochettino's fault. I can't actually say that, drop him because he's been dropping stinkers, but it's at left wing. I would say play him as a left back, and then let's see what he does. Then we can say, do you know what? Yeah, drop him. Werner, it's clear Miz is a Brazil hater. Of course I am. Of course. But then again, I don't really like Argentina either. Yeah. I know in the subcontinent it's either you're Brazilian or you're Argentinian. But for me, it's Germany, man. It's Germany in the international scene. Miss, where do we play Midwell now? Is that his name now? Midwell. Is this for real? Like, are we calling him Midwell? Miss, he's not even good in left back. Do you know what? Look, I've seen Chilwell at his best before the injury. Before that injury that happened against Juventus, his first injury. He can be dynamic on that left side. He really can be. But of course, after the injury, it's not been the same. Jude giving Midwell a tongue lashing. A tongue lashing. What is that? Declan Rice with the ball, and it's been well defended. Come on, Ukraine. Come on, a counter attack. I can feel it. I can sense it. I can sense a counter. I can sense a counter attack coming up. I can sense a counter. Werner, is Misha playing? Yeah, bro. Mudryk's playing. England throw-in coming up. Felix, Miz, a lot of my Latin American friends don't like Argentina at all. They have beef with many South American countries. Yeah, man. These South American, the South America continent, like each country hate each other. It's crazy. That's why, like, some of these South American games, like especially the World Cup qualifications or even the Copa America, like, it's hostile, man. They all hate each other. Brazil, Argentina, Bolivia, Paraguay, Uruguay, like they don't, Colombia, they all hate each other, man. They all hate each other. There's no unity. Absolutely no unity. Oh no. Maddison? Oh, no, that's not a foul. Get out of here, Maddison. He's falling over for no reason. Jude Bellingham. Oh, chopped. Jude Bellingham absolutely chopped. I like that crunching tackle on Jude. Yeah. Oh, Ukraine. Oh, who's this Ukrainian defender? Yeah, that's a yellow card, brother. That's a yellow card. Don't be tackling like that. Maddison, that's awful. That's awful. Who's that Ukrainian defender? First, there was a crunching tackle on Jude Bellingham, and then there was that lovely. Ooh. A lovely ball. Oh, my days. That's bad tackle from Maddison, man. That's pathetic. That's a red. Should have read him. Read him, ref. Read him. Hey, Jude. Jude is definitely generous, but hey, Jude Bellingham is killing it in Real Madrid. He is Real Madrid right now. And the fans love him, man. The fans are in love with Jude Bellingham. Absolutely in love. Joshua in the house, yo, miss. Big up that hoodie. Looks good on you. Thank you, my man. My mom gave me, my and dad gave me this on my birthday. The last one that just went, yeah. The one in May, yeah. A few months ago. Sonam, where are you from? My background's from Bangladesh, but I grew up in Australia, Sydney, Australia. I live here in Sydney. Mish, Bellingham is him. Glad he didn't join Loserpool. Taiwo, how did Midwell become our assistant captain in Chelsea? Man, has Mudryk touched the ball, man? I think Mudryk literally just touched the ball twice or 3 times in this entire half. Oh, no, they're through. Oh, good interception, Ukraine. 35 minutes gone. 36 minutes gone. Ukraine won. England won. Oh, it's well intercepted by Guéhi that time. Honestly, I think Mudryk's probably just touched the ball 3 times in this half. And I think out of the 3, one of them was a defensive header. But it's a different style, obviously, Ukraine's playing. Ukraine's playing more counter-attacking football, soaking up pressure. They're not really interested to hold the ball too much. They just want to defend. Watch Mudryk. He's never on the line, like he's scared to reserve a pass. He should play like Vinicius. Yeah, Mudryk is playing more inside. He's playing more inverted as an inside forward, really. Allowing Mykolenko to be as wide as possible. Mudryk plays tiki-taka with his own touch. Okay, all right. Release Mudryk, man. Release him. Oh, man, come on. Foul. Ukraine receives a foul. Should have passed it to Mudryk there immediately. He made another good run. Mudryk literally went. It's foul by Henderson. Arjun, they don't pass to Mudryk. You know what? They don't actually. They don't pass to him. CFC for life. Mudryk non-existent as always. Yeah. He's got to be busy. He's got to be busy. Okay, let's see. Let's see what he does. All right, they. Oh. Okay. Put the ball over the top, man. Mudryk's trying to make a run. Let's see. Ukraine's got the ball now. Is the ball going to go to Mudryk now? Is it actually going to go to him? Mykolenko. Zinchenko. Werner, is the game good, Miz? Do you know what? It's all right now because Ukraine are leading. Before that, it was boring, but now it's sort of come alive because obviously England's got to go for it now, right? I know it's a qualification game, but England don't want to lose in a qualification game. Oh, that was a wild pass from the Ukrainian brother. My country, my tomorrow can't wait. Mudryk is making runs inside. I don't think he's been instructed to play out wide. Now, he's not instructed to play out wide. He's instructed to play inside. Oh, Ukraine, come on. That's poor. That's poor. That's poor, man. It's a good goal. Good goal from Ukraine. Nice. Oh, look at Pickford. Pickford, what are you saying, Pickford? Just stop. Declan Rice and Henderson having a chat with each other as well. They're not happy. They're not happy. They're not happy. I love it. I love it. I love to see it. I love to see it. Mudryk is an unproven young star. It's just a senior showing who's boss. Visionary. It seems like the Ukraine attack is going more towards the right during counters, and this inside forward role makes me feel like they probably played Mudryk as a distraction for Walker. Yeah, do you know what? Maybe he's decoy. Mudryk, the decoy man. Mudryk is decoy. They're utilizing Mudryk as like a scare tactic, and all the attacks on the right side. And Mudryk's really just occupying Kyle Walker. Myers, is Mudryk playing as a number 9? No, I don't think so. They've got a number 9. They've got a number 9. Mudryk's playing like a inside forward. He's an inside forward. Harry Kane over the top. Oh, what? That's rubbish. Kyle Walker. But who's defending that side, man? That's pathetic defending. Harry Kane, man. Harry Kane should really think about in the future playing as a register. Just pumps in a long ball, finds Kyle Walker. Oh, that's poor, man. That's poor. Ukraine did so well. Who's... Oh, what a pass from Harry Kane. What a run from Kyle Walker. That's poor from Mykolenko, man. No wonder this guy doesn't even start for Everton. He's like bench for Everton. No, I don't think that was offside. That wasn't offside. That was on. That was on. That was a goal. That didn't look like offside. Oh, man. I'm disappointed, Ukraine. You let me down, man. You let me down. Yeah, that was goal. That was goal for sure. It was goal. Definitely not offside. Kyle Walker scored, man. Mykolenko, you should be ashamed of yourself. You should be ashamed, Mykolenko, man. No wonder you don't even start for Everton, who's a rubbish team. Chelsea will probably go on to have a draw against Everton. Kyle Walker scores. And so disappointed. Man City player saving England. Just joined after watching the admiring the Sidemen charity match. What's cooking here, Mark? It's 1-1. Ukraine won, England won. It's actually turning out to be a nice game since Ukraine scored. Hopefully, Hannah, that's for you. That's for you and the England haters. Hannah's in the house. She's representing England. Come on. Oh, what a ball. What a ball from Harry Kane. And then just so much time. Mykolenko, he just couldn't do anything. Oh, that's bad, man. This manager play Bellingham in midfield and bring Rashford. Yeah, I'll do that actually. Aren't you watching the Chelsea Legends? Yeah, maybe not, man. I don't know. I think it costs about $10 as well. Like it's not free. Miss Has Mudryk playing. Live chat. Do you want to let Pritam know how's Mudryk playing? I'll let you guys tell Pritam how's Mudryk playing. Everyone, give me your commentary on how Mudryk's playing, please. Put it in the comments. let Pritam know how Mudryk is playing. Mark Losme is curious, why and when did you start supporting Chelsea? Do you know what? Before I didn't even know club football was a thing. When I was young, before coming to Australia, all I knew was international football. I just basically, it was World Cup for me. Everything was just World Cup. And Germany was my national team. I came to Australia And it was around maybe after the World Cup, France 1998. It was around 1999, probably around the 2000 mark. A lot of my mates from high school, they were watching club football, and I needed to watch club football. And the very first game I still remember was Chelsea versus Newcastle. I just turned it on, and coincidentally, it was Chelsea versus Newcastle. And since then, Chelsea just became the team. Like, there's no fairy tale story that my dad went for Chelsea. I grew up in London. I never lived in London. Mudryk! Oh, I thought Mudryk was maybe going to get to that ball. So yeah, no fairy tale sort of story or anything like that. It's just, I just coincidentally started watching a Chelsea game. It could have been any other team. It really could have been any team. And on that day, and I probably would have just ended up supporting one of those teams, maybe. But it happened to be Chelsea Newcastle. But yeah. NS Sports TV, thank you so much for the super chat. If England win a trophy, will you be happy for the Chelsea players? Of course, man. Yeah. I'm going to be happy for the Chelsea players. Of course, I'd be happy for them. Yeah. These Ukraine players need to stop running selfishly with the ball and start to pass the ball to Mudryk and link up with him. And that is first half, ladies and gentlemen. Mark Laws. So you could have been a Geordie, maybe. But yeah, I wasn't interested in Newcastle. For me back then, obviously, I didn't know any of the players. Like, obviously, I still remember, I think Zola was playing back then. I wasn't the first match. I didn't know any of the players. I just went for the color. I was like, blue. Yeah, I'm going for the team in blue. That's what I'm going to go for. So, yeah, I just didn't like Newcastle's white and black stripes. Yeah. Bertram, who's your all-time favorite Chelsea player? That's so difficult to say. All-time Chelsea favorite player. Probably Frank Lampard would come a long way, definitely. Frank Lampard is a huge one. Growing up and watching him, Frank Lampard. Eden Hazard, probably more sort of later years. So many, man. Didier Drogba as well. 100% Didier Drogba. Zola, but didn't at that point. I didn't get to watch too much of Zola. So, but of course, I know what a supreme player he was for us. I got to see a bit of Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank for us. Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank was amazing, man. Who else off the top of my head? Yeah, like Ashley Cole was very good as well. John Terry, obviously. If there was one all-time, probably have to say Frank Lampard. If there was one. And then yeah, Lampard and Hazard. Yeah, Lamps and Hazard. I think these two. Yeah. All right. 1-1, ladies and gentlemen, at halftime. And this was meant to be a Mykhailo Mudryk watch. To be honest, Mudryk has made some really good runs. But honestly speaking, I think he touched the ball like about 3 times. Max 3 times. The attack seems to go on the right. There's not much really coming towards the left. They seem to use Mudryk as a decoy. Now, you can take it as maybe they're using him as a decoy, or maybe they just don't want to pass it to him. I don't know. But at the moment, it kind of looks like I'd like to think they're using him as a decoy. That's what I want to think. But yeah, not too much. Every time Ukraine seems to have the ball, they're not really passing it to Mudryk that often. So Yeah, there's not much to say about Mykhailo Mudryk. It's been a half where England's had most of the ball. Ukraine's played as a mostly defense, counter-attacking football. They got a lovely goal from the counter-attack from Zinchenko, and they've just been soaking it up. So Mudryk's really not been utilized. And every time he's trying to keep Kyle Walker as preoccupied as possible. Ben Chilwell on the other side for England, it's probably been okay, nothing really crazy to say. How good has Chilwell been, Miz? From Robbie Mont. No, I don't think Ben Chilwell has been that great. Like, it's just been okay. Like, nothing crazy, nothing good. He made like one or two poor passes. The goal really came from his side, where they sort of hit the byline and then they cut the ball back in. So look, from both the Chelsea players' perspective, it's probably not been that great. Fuzzbrain, thank you so much for the super chat. Worst Chelsea transfer of all time. Worst Chelsea transfer of all time. Of all time. There's so many, man. So many. How many will I... What's that guy? Papi Djelaboji. Then there was Bakayoko. Ben Rahma. What's his name? Baba Rahman. Yeah, Lukaku. How can I forget Lukaku? Probably that's number one, Lukaku. Morata. Who else did we get? Pato. Falcao. We got so many, man. We got so many. Drinkwater. Oh my God. Drinkwater. Nah, Werner. I wouldn't say Werner's been the worst one. At least Werner's done something. Yeah, he's missed a lot, but I wouldn't say he's been the worst. Nah, that's harsh on Timo Werner. Romelu Lukaku, definitely. Bakayoko would be there as well. Who else is there? Someone saying Enzo. Bowley. Wow. Morata, yeah, he's not been good as well. Higuain as well. Saul, yeah, probably in the worst category too. You'd put him there. Zakaria probably be there as well. Belarus, nah, man. I think Belarus, like, he still played a few matches. It wasn't bad. Malang Sarr, definitely. Kepa worse. Nah, Kepa. Do you know what? Kepa's done stuff. If you guys remember the Europa League, the Europa League that we won, Kepa was an important factor for that run. That penalty shootout against Frankfurt. Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't say Kepa's been, like, in terms of, I suppose, the amount of money that we paid for him. Yeah, that doesn't make sense, right? Fernando Torres, nah, man. That goal, Fuzzbrain, that goal against Barcelona in the Champions League. That in itself is a huge factor for me. I know Fernando Torres missed a lot, but that goal against Barcelona, that was a huge one. Zappacosta, yeah, that's another one. All right, Hudge is sharing something. Let's have a look at this. What's Hudge sharing? All right, let's check this out. Oh, what a stat. Mudryk with the least amount of touches on the pitch in the first half, 6. I said 3. He's actually done better than what I said. He's actually got 6 touches. Yeah. I saw people celebrating because he gassed Kyle Walker. It was a horrendous ball, to be fair. Just sell him. Do you know what? This first half is probably not. Yeah, it's. Hope Poch is not watching this. It's not a half that you can say that. Yeah, you know what? Mudryk deserves to start. Mudryk's probably making a case for Ben Chilwell to continue being in the left wing. But then again, look at the way Ukraine's playing this game. Ukraine's not playing this game with a lot of tiki-taka style. Like, they're playing counter-attacking football. So the only thing you can say about Mudryk is maybe you can be a lot more busy off the ball, trying to win the ball whenever it's in his side. But then again, he doesn't want to rush into the ball too quick and leaving space behind him. So it's a tough one, man. It's a team game. And yeah. As your thoughts on Maguire? I don't know how this guy starts for England, man. It's quite mad. It's absolutely mad. Ukraine is not a good club. Ukraine is not a good club. Ukraine is not a good club. Okay, no problems. Dineshan, you're a funny man. Dineshan, thank you so much for the super chat. Chilwell will be our first left winger, our Hazard. At this rate, I think Ben Chilwell will probably start against Bournemouth. I have a feeling. I have a very, very sly feeling that Ben Chilwell is going to start. Does anyone know if Cole Palmer is Cole Palmer is Cole Palmer playing for England under 21s or something like that? Can someone tell me? Because I need Cole Palmer to start potentially against Bournemouth. That way we can stop all of these Ben Chilwell shenanigans on the left wing. All right, let's see what else you guys are saying. Chilwell will start all games unless there is an injury. It's crazy, huh? Royston in the house. Mudryk only had 6 touches. It's mad, man. It's mad. But then again, Ukraine has just been soaking up the pressure. They're not really going out there trying to win the ball back. They're just trying their best to defend as much as they can, really. England under 21s in 2 days. Okay. Maybe we try and catch that game if Cole Palmer's playing. Sterling on left wing and Palmer on right wing. A lot of people are saying this, but do you know what? I like Sterling on that right, man. I really do. I don't want Sterling to be on the left and he becomes predictable again. Just cut back in. Fuzzbrain, thank you so much for the super chat. Next one, most underrated Chelsea transfer of all time. Most underrated Chelsea transfer of all time? Probably Azpilicueta. How much did we get Azpilicueta for from Marseille? Like 6 million? Something like that? I think that has to be the most underrated. Most underrated. Look at the player Azpilicueta turned out to be, right? For me, that's probably most underrated Chelsea transfer of all time. Any other ones that were very, very underrated? Ramirez wasn't underrated, though. I wasn't an underrated Chelsea transfer. Ivanovic, yeah, put Ivanovic out there as well. But 100%, like, Ramirez wasn't underrated. Ramirez was rated at that time. I still remember. I think Ramirez was playing for Benfica, no? I'm pretty sure Ramirez was playing for Benfica. Oh, do you know what? Alonso is probably a shout. John Obi Mikel, yes, that's a big shout as well. Pedro wasn't underrated. When Pedro came to Chelsea, Pedro came from Barcelona. Pedro is not underrated. Pedro definitely wasn't underrated. Giroud, yeah, probably underrated as well, yeah. Victor Moses, yeah, to a certain degree. Obviously, that season under Antonio Conte, right wing, Victor Moses. Shivendra, why are you saying about Juan Mata underrated? Are you kidding me? Juan Mata was heavily touted at that time. He was killing it at Valencia, Juan Mata. I was not underrated one bit. Like Azpilicueta, literally not many people knew about Azpilicueta. Gary Cahill, yeah, as well, from Bolton Wanderers, I believe. Gary Cahill, yeah, I'd say that's underrated for sure. Adrian Mutu, Mutu didn't even get to play too much and then he got done with drugs and stuff. Felix, thank you so much for the super chat. I hate Ben at left wing, plus 3 CBs, and Poch must fix up, but I'll watch Forest again. You watch Forest again? Felix, I can't believe you watched that match again. And Enzo plus Nico had 2+ chances that needed to be on target or scored. Speak on it. I can partly see why Poch said we had chances. Look, I know which one you're talking about for Enzo outside the box when he took that shot. Can you really call that a full chance? I call those like half chances. The one big chance was Nicholas Jackson. That was the one huge chance. The couple of other Enzo chances outside the box or just inside or outside the box where he shot with his left, I don't know if I would call them full blown out chances, but still half chances, of course. You got to do better. I think there's a stat that's going out there on Twitter at the moment. Chelsea, even though with all those shots, had a 9 point something % shot on target ratio. Like, we took all those shots against Nottingham Forest. Less than 10% were on target. So, massive problem, massive problem, man. Loic Remy, I wouldn't call him underrated. Loic Remy didn't do anything for Chelsea. The only thing I remember from Loic Remy is when Chelsea came to Sydney for a end of season match. Jose Mourinho was the manager still. Eden Hazard was playing as well. Loic Remy scored that goal. I remember it was Chelsea versus Sydney FC, and Loic Remy scored a very, very nice goal. But yeah, Loic Remy for Newcastle. That was huge. Deco was not underrated. Deco was a huge signing. Deco definitely wasn't underrated. But yeah, second half about to start, ladies and gentlemen. Rego Park, thank you so much for the super chat. Fellow Chelsea sufferers, you must surf. Bad feeling this season will be a fail. Owner sold Deadwood, but injuries, Poch tactics, unimpressive performances from hype players. Hope for a dramatic turnaround. I'm telling you right now, ladies and gentlemen, these next 5 fixtures after the international break, I'm telling you, it all has to be 5 out of 5. It has to be 5 out of 5 wins. If we don't get 5 out of 5, have a look at the fixture. Have a look at the fixtures. It should all be winnable. It really should be. If we don't get 5 out of 5, Felix, thank you so much for the super chat. Miz, a player of Enzo's quality has to get them on target and should score. Jackson dribbled twice in the box and should have scored, man. High stands. Not true. Look, if you think about Enzo Fernandez's performances in the World Cup, that goal he scored against Mexico, he needs to bring that midfielder at Chelsea. I'm so happy with his passing ability and his passing ranges, no problems. But when he's getting into those tasty positions in and around the box, you got to score, man. You got to put one away. We expect that from you. You've got it in your locker as well. So, yeah. Ukraine with the ball now. Fuzzbrain, thank you so much for the super chat. Last one, most overrated Chelsea transfer. Most overrated Chelsea transfer. Most overrated. Most overrated. Something that was rated over the top. Havertz, yeah, big shout. Havertz, a huge shout. Havertz, for sure. That was overrated. That was. Yeah. Yeah, Torres has probably been an overrated one as well. Yeah. I see some names here. Robin. I think Havertz is the winner here. Havertz is the winner. Kukurea probably, but Kukurea has only been here for a season, man. Havertz played 3 seasons. Lukaku, I don't think was overrated. Like, genuinely, the fan base were excited about Lukaku. You can say Lukaku has been a flop, one of the worst ones. In fact, the worst ones, but I don't think he was overrated. Like, a lot of people rated Lukaku. I rated Lukaku, man. I absolutely rated Lukaku. Miz, I had a hard think, and that's why I'll rewatch, because that stats don't make sense with our outcomes. There is a lot of the players as well. Past managers have messed up and players bailed them out. Not true. True talk, man. True talk. True talk. J Money, if you brought one player from our 2012 Champions League winning team into today's Chelsea side, who would you pick? Come on, bro. Didier Drogba, man. Didier Drogba. 100% I'd bring in Didier Drogba. Didier Drogba is the kind of player that we miss, man. We need someone who's going to score goals. I'd bring back Didier Drogba from 2012. Just a leader as well. Can take set pieces. Yeah, for me, Didier Drogba. I know there's a lot of shouts. 100%. You could say Frank Lampard. You can say many other 2012, many other players, man. But Didier Drogba for sure. I'd bring back Didier Drogba. Because I feel like, I know we have no midfielders like Lampard at the moment, but the midfield that we have is very good. I need a player like Didier Drogba up front who can score goals. Ashley Cole is a good shout as well, but then again, I'm not in huge need of a left back at Chelsea Football Club. I'm in a need of a goal scorer. I think Didier Drogba could have done that. Yeah. Ukraine. Oh, sorry. Thank you, man. Thank you for pointing that out. Let me just sort that out. What the? How did I do that? How did that happen? I mean, that was so badly incorrect. Sorry about that. Thank you. Thank you, Indigo, for noticing that. All right. Let's get back into this match. Come on, Ukraine. What's Mudryk doing? Has Mudryk done anything? Has he touched the ball? Has Mudryk made his 7th touch? Ukraine just can't hold the ball, man. Ukraine simply cannot hold the ball. And now it's a foul on Harry Kane. Shivendra, is Reece James overrated, Miz? I wouldn't say he's overrated. I think there's a serious talent there. Like, he's world class when he's fully fit. I wouldn't say Reece James overrated. Reece James is a quality player. There's no doubts about that. You know what? For me, overrated, like, for example, like Mason Mount. Like, Mason Mount is overrated. People rate him a lot. I know there's a lot that don't rate him. But I call that as overrated. Reece James is genuinely, like, he's a solid, like, player. He's a very, very good player. He's a world-class player when fit. Header goes over the top by Harry Maguire. He thought it was very close. Harry Maguire, man, that was nowhere near close, man. Relax. The issue with Reece James is he's not fit. He's just not fit. So, yeah. Yeah. Miz, have you been to South Africa? No, I would love to. I would absolutely love to. Pogba to Miz. Yeah, Pogba. Yeah, Pogba is. That's a tough one, man. Pogba. I don't think Pogba is overrated. I think Pogba has been a flop. Like, Pogba is genuinely a very good player. I don't think he's overrated, but he's been a flop. Felix, Miz, I listened to Alex Goldberg's podcast on Cole Palmer, and I love what I'm hearing. Secret Scout said he won't need an adaptation period, and I trust him. He'll be our shining attacking signing. I hope so, man. We badly need it. We badly need a player who can unlock defenses, who can contribute with goals as well, who can help Nicholas Jackson with some quality opportunities. Here comes England. Bukayo Saka, Kyle Walker. Oh my days. The goalkeeper actually put the ball back into danger zone. Yeah. Himanshu, how is Mudryk playing? Not watched the match. Brother, he's touched the ball 6 times in the first half. And so far in the second half, I don't think he's touched the ball as yet. So, yeah. But I can't completely blame him either. And Ukraine's just so poor. Ukraine are not playing a game where they're thinking about possession or anything like that. They don't really care. They're not interested about possession. And finally, I think that was Mudryk with the ball. Oh, Mudryk was with the ball deep in the defense. Yeah, just touched it. Mudryk finally touched the ball. Here's Mudryk on Kyle Walker, defensive duties. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now Mudryk is way too deep to even bomb up. Come on, Mudryk, you got to push up, brother. Mudryk looks like he's gassed up after 54 minutes. Chile was poor. Why is Mudryk moving around like he's already tired? $55 minutes gone, ladies and gentlemen. Ukraine won, England won. Oh. Ben Chilwell, look at look at what Ben Chilwell was, man. He loves being a left winger. He really does. Furthest guy forward, Ben Chilwell. Simon G probably tired from defending all game. Yeah, maybe. Bowley disaster by signing Mudryk just to tease Arsenal short term. Do you know what? No one expected. Yeah, here's Mudryk again. Trying to put some pressure on. That was actually well done from Mudryk, trying to force Harry Maguire to put the ball out. Yeah, none of the Chelsea fan base were really expecting Mudryk to be signed. Like, we all knew. Oh, where was Mudryk going? That was actually nice from Mudryk, but ultimately, where was he going? Yeah, none of the Chelsea fans. Mudryk. Oh, that's a foul. That's a foul. Was that a foul? Foul on that Ukrainian player. Mudryk tried to set someone up there. Mudryk, he's like, do you know what? The game's always on the right side. He's now drifting towards that right side. He's not waiting to be. But sometimes you got to do that. You can't just wait for the ball to come to you on the left. You got to maybe sometimes go and chase after the ball. So it's good to see that Mudryk at times is going to that right side to support. But yeah, like, no Chelsea fans were thinking Mudryk was going to come to Chelsea. You know, it was clear that Mudryk was going to Arsenal. So when it happened, it was out of the blue. Like, we were never in the mix. So I didn't know too much about Mudryk. Mark Laws, Miz, let's deep it. It is discussing how we spent 88 million on Mudryk and we feed off scraps that he had a good touch. My God, he should be scoring 1 in 2. Now you're right, man. You're right. It's very difficult to defend Mudryk. Very difficult. But we have to give him like 4 or 5 straight games to start. Or else, what's the point? Like, England's in. Oh, good defending. Good defending. J Money Mudryk 2.0 Kai. Mudryk don't look comfy on the ball, always looks awkward. Felix, as someone in the sports medicine field, you know my job. The relationship and trust with coach and player is an important as relationship between coach and players. We need to stop hiring and firing. Um, True, but there has to be some sort of like no one should ask for Pochettino to be fired if he comes, let's say, at worst sixth. If Poch comes sixth, no one's going to be like, nah, you know what? Nah, you're fired. I kind of predicted that we would come sixth. Saka. Oh my days. Saka let off a rocket. I kind of said that Chelsea probably will come sixth. Obviously, once we got Caicedo and all that, I thought, okay, fine. We should try and push for third. But if Pochettino ends up being like 10th or 11th, there has to be a standard. Like, if you go below the standard, if the standard is, let's say, sixth, and you go below that standard, then I'm sorry, you're going to have to get fired. Felix, no, Miz, I'm saying firing and changing the medical stuff. Oh, okay. The players need to know they can't trust them. Yeah, of course. The medical stuff, I don't know why they got fired. Yeah, there has to be a trust. No, I completely hear you. Completely hear you. James, he's had 11 touches of the ball in 60 minutes. It's quite mad, you know. Yeah, Mudryk's just not been involved. It's a poor tackle from Ben Chilwell. Oh, Saka with a shot. Oh, keeper actually got a hand to that. Man, if keeper didn't get a hand, I think that was it. Robbie Monty saying Chilwell is world class. Francis, I'm just hoping we haven't bought these players at the wrong time. Felix, missing my first job, I had to pull a player from the first game because of ACL tear. The coach screamed at me and blamed me for bad mojo. Then the kid had surgery and the coach apologized and trusted me. Yeah, man. Coaches have to trust the medical team. The medical team has to be trusted by the players. You're right. And I think there's a lot of the times where the coach doesn't trust the medical team. Like they think, oh, the medical team's just being cautious. And the coach wants the player back immediately because the coach's career is on the line as well, right? The coach's job's on the line. But the coach also needs to understand that the player's career is on the line. Like if you bring him back early, I think this is probably what happened with Reece James last season. I think there were times where Reece James didn't want to return back and he was forced to return back. And then it further put a lot of issues. So, yeah. It's all England at the moment. Declan Rice. Ben Chilwell. Kyle Walker. Maddison. Saka. Maddison. Saka again. Saka. Oh, he's going to score. Oh, it's been blocked. They're asking for handball. Do you know who I haven't seen in this match that much? Jude Bellingham. Has anyone seen Jude Bellingham in this match that much? I've not seen too much of Jude Bellingham. I've seen a lot of Saka. I've seen a lot of Harry Kane. But I definitely haven't seen enough of Jude Bellingham. Ben Chilwell. Oh, poor giveaway from England there. That was poor from Harry Kane, but he gets the ball back anyway. Shot comes in, and that's wide. Chelsea fan zone, are you going to watch the Chelsea Legends game? I don't know, man. It's 3:20 a.m. So I think after this I might go to bed. We only saw Mudryk for 20 minutes against Liverpool in January, and then we never saw him again. And that 20 minutes was magic. I know a lot of people say, but that was against James Milner. But you know what? We thought, oh my God, so many people are like, oh, Hazard regen. But all that disappeared. Vivek, thank you so much for the super chat. Miz, your gut feeling, will Mudryk succeed at Chelsea? Oh man, my gut feeling. My gut says it probably won't be. I'm sorry to say it, but my gut actually says it's probably not going to work out. But I don't want to just listen to my gut. I want to actually see it happen. Like, I want him to get opportunities. I want him to show us what he can do. So, but yeah, if I'm going with like intuition and gut feeling, it makes me think he's not going to work out. Yeah. Unfortunate. Well, at least he's still playing. He's not being subbed off as yet, which is good. Marcus Rashford is on. Is that Rashi 10, the guy on the live chat? Is he still around? Your man's on. Rashford's on. And Phil Foden's on. Surprise Toys saying depends on how we use him. Yeah, of course. Felix means it's often not even the coach, but other players or backroom staff that shame players and force them back early, even though they have no medical knowledge. The stories I know are horrendous. Yeah, man. Haj, honestly, people complain Mudryk only comes from the bench. Look what Garnacho does from the bench. He always makes impact. No excuses. Not true. True. All right. Ukraine corner coming up. Come on, Ukraine. Jude Bellingham is off. Honestly, I didn't see anything of Jude Bellingham in this match. Corner coming up. Mudryk with that corner. Mudryk taking corners. Ball goes out for a throw-in. Rashi 10 is here. Goal is coming finally, Rashford. Where are you, Rashi 10? There you are. Shivendra Miz, who are your top 4 Ballon d'Or players? For me, Messi, Mbappe, Haaland, Rodri. Oh, man, I'm just not invested in it, man. I mean, are we saying Messi because of the World Cup? Like, surely it has to be. And I know Messi killed the World Cup. He won the World Cup pretty much single-handedly for Argentina. I get that. But Haaland was a monster last season. Haaland was not human. Like, he was an absolute machine. But I get it. Haaland hasn't done, like in the final Champions League final, it wasn't like as if Haaland's the one that's won it. It was Rodri. Like, how do they judge Ballon d'Or? Like, what is it based on? Individual performances, individual stats? Because Messi club level was poor, but PSG was poor. Oh, what a turn from Marcus Rashford. Rashi 10, you would have been happy with that. That was a poor pass, though, to Harry Kane. That's a poor touch from Bukayo Saka. 68 minute gone, 1-1. Ukraine won, England won. Come on, Ukraine, come on. I'd love a Ukraine goal. Okay, Mudryk. He's got the ball. Mudryk's got the ball. He's running at Kyle Walker. Mudryk. Oh, brother, where are you running? If Poch is watching this match, he's not picking Mudryk. If Pochettino is watching this match, he's looking at this and thinking, do you know what? Now people will see why I don't pick this guy. Mudryk, this is not a good look for you, brother. You better hope no one told Poch about this match. You better hope, Poch is on holiday or... Nah, he's actually not on holiday. He's trying... Oh, that's actually well done from Mudryk. Sorry, that wasn't Mudryk. What am I talking about? I thought it's this other brother. Whoever he is on that right side. Yeah. I swear Mudryk picks the wrong decision all the time. Yeah. Mudryk, it's time to learn wing back, buddy. He should be Wolves' Adama replacement. Oh, man. Oh, Haj, that's harsh, bro. Oh, he's fouled. Mudryk's fouled. Hey, that's a foul on Mudryk. Nah, look at that again. That's a foul on him. It's good defending, by the way, from Ukraine. That's a foul on Mudryk. I'm so sure. Oh, that's a foul on Mudryk. That's a foul on Mudryk. VAR's not going to check on these stuff, right? VAR will only check if that was like inside the box for a penalty. Oh, is this guy injured now? Yep. Ben Chilwell 100% going to start for us against Bournemouth as left wing. Not that Mudryk put on a masterclass performance to put his name out there, but that's a foul. That was a foul on Mudryk. That was definitely a foul on Mudryk. Not a pen, it was outside. But that's a free kick. Can VAR intervene in these? I think VAR only intervenes if it was a penalty shout, right? I don't think VAR can intervene here. Yeah. Corner coming up for England. Ooh. Well saved. Ukraine just can't hold on to the ball, man. They just cough up the ball too easy. Just no composure. Rashford, Chilwell, Rashford. Rashford with a beautiful dribble and then a poor cross. Rashi 10, man. Rashford's giving me that sort of Willian kind of vibe, takes on the play and then the final third is just poor. Here's your Willian. I want Cole on. Jadon, are you people finally seeing why Mudryk is not starting for Chelsea. We didn't need to see this game to know that. I think Chelsea fans already knew why he wasn't starting. But, I mean, are we just giving up on a player that cost us such a lot of money, and we just bought him earlier this year in January? So, and we haven't really given him any chance. Like, I know some of you guys have said on the live chat, like, Garnacho comes off the bench and he makes an impact. Mudryk's got to be able to do that before he can warrant starts. I get it. I hear it. I absolutely hear it. But at the same time, I feel like unless and until we can give Mudryk, at least 4 or 5 games to start, can we really make a judgment? So, he's another youngster on top of so many other youngsters. What are we going to do? People don't talk too much about Madueke. Like, I'm not totally impressed with Madueke either. We've just got a lot of youngsters that just so raw still. Here comes Ukraine. Everything's on the right side for Ukraine, just like the way it was in the first half. Nothing ever goes on that left side. Again to the right. Donation, but fans did not care, and yet Mudryk cannot even start a game. Yeah. Han, how is Mudryk doing? Yeah, nah, not good. Not good, brother. Not good. The Ghost in preseason, Mudryk was all right. He only got to, I think, even in preseason, I don't think he played that many matches. But yeah, that link up he had with Nicholas Jackson for his goal was very, very good. Potter rebuild. Madueke is quite good. He played well against Wimbledon. Yeah. Felix, Wimbledon is a League 2 side. Yeah, true. Madueke has not been good either, man. I'm not going to lie. He's very concerning as well, just like Mudryk. What happened to preseason Mudryk? Yeah. Madueke has got a lot to still develop. A lot. Both Mudryk and Madueke. Yeah. Let's see if anyone turns out to be proper superstars at Chelsea. $76 gone. Ukraine won. England won. Kadir, instead of shopping spree we should have gotten specific position that strengthen us directly, such as a goal-scoring winger. Yeah. Maguire got a rating of 7.4. Wow. That's a foul, man. Come on. Mudryk about to take this free kick. Dylan, have you seen Manos Solomon for Spurs? Yeah, the match against Burnley, he did well, but the match before the Burnley one where they played in the cup against Fulham, it wasn't that great. So let's see what else that Spurs player can do. Francis, it's a myth that Mudryk played well. He had one good moment in preseason. Yeah, true. Is that one good moment was that goal? Oh my days. That's poor from Mudryk, man. That is poor distribution. That's a poor free kick. Yeah, that's a poor free kick. Mudryk has zero footballing IQ. Do you know what? When he does things like this, and then what he did recently against Nottingham Forest, trying to take a shot 30, 40 yards out, like, it's mad. Chilwell left wing back today. King Lavelle, it's really coming soon where I feel we need to accept that we did actually get scammed for Mudryk. He's not up to the level. I don't know what other sees in him. Yeah. You funded Ukraine war. They were saying that when Todd Bowley and Egbali bought Chelsea Football Club, they put aside like a few hundreds of million. They put aside a few hundreds of million for the Ukraine war, actually. So, yeah. Blue candle. Can you see England scoring again? I have a tenfold accumulator on a and I only need England to win. Oh my god! Wow, you got a tenfold accumulator and you need England to win. I don't know, man. But if there is one team that's going to probably score in this match, it's probably going to be England. So hold on, man. Hold on. Potter build. What? Mudryk is at 8.2? But what are you saying lies for? 6.1. 6.1, man. 8.2. He's probably had 8.2 touches. Oh, Mudryk! Again, this guy just keeps running and just runs nowhere. Keeps running. Oh, Kyle Walker, too easy. Kyle Walker just had his hand out. And Mudryk actually thought he was going to go around Kyle Walker. Come on, Mudryk. Mudryk, you're making yourself look like a fool, man. Oh, it's sad to see. It really is sad to see. It's sad to see Timo Mudryk. He actually thought he was going to run around Kyle Walker. Kyle Walker's one of the fastest, if not the fastest. Like players like Vinicius Jr. buckle when they see Kyle Walker. Nah, this second half, at least in the first half, he didn't have enough touches. And there was a lot of defensive work rate, trying to just make sure that he covers space. But in the second half, Mudryk's made himself look like a bit of a fool. And now Ukraine's coming with a counter and there's no Mudryk. Mudryk, hurry up, man. There's a counter attack. Push forward. Mudryk goes all the way to his left wing position. He literally just jogged there. I don't even think he's fully fit, to be honest. He's not fully match fit either. Upper Echelon is when's the stream with Matisse? I'll reschedule that. I definitely will. I just wasn't feeling good on Friday evening, my time, which was Friday morning his time. But I'll catch him soon. I'll reschedule that. Don't worry, it'll happen. It'll happen very, very soon. Our left side is shocking. Mudryk and Chilwell. Who else are we going to play on that left side? Martin should be considered. Oh, no. Oh, good defending, Ukraine. Ukraine, just hang in there, man. Rashford. That's a foul, man. That's a foul on Rashford. That's poor. Over 300 people live right now. Make sure you smash the like button, guys. Pick up the likes. And if you're here for the first time, subscribe. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you subscribe, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you subscribe. Shaq B, our fan base is so dead. Buddy is running a Buddy is running a Mudryk agenda when the team is obviously overmatched. This guy thinks I'm running a Mudryk agenda. If anything, I'm saying start Mudryk, like give him at least 4 or 5 matches. There's no agenda here, man. If anything, I want him to start. But this match, much like all the other matches, he's been poor. Once again, oh man, England almost scored. He's not talking about you. All right, fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah. Yellow card for Harry Maguire. Harry Maguire's like, well, what I get a yellow card for? You got a yellow card because you're Harry Maguire. Simple. It's a good punch from that goalkeeper. Oh. Oh, man, that should not have been a yellow. I don't know why Harry Maguire got a yellow. Apparently, I spent the whole stream slandering him. Just shows how much you've been listening, HM. It really shows how much you've been listening. Ms. How was Mudryk in this match? Haven't watched him. Was busy. Nah, not good. Not good. Just lacks that footballing IQ, decision making in the final third poor. Just been running and just running into players, running out. Yeah. Yeah, and I appreciate that. Thank you, Shaq B. Donation, thank you so much for the super chat. Oh, Gallagher's in, by the way. Galadinho. Galatuso. Maybe he's going to get the winner. Donation, thank you so much for the super chat. Owners build a youth project, but no plan to coach. Yeah. We need to coach some of our own players. 100. We had the opportunity to coach Andre Santos, and then, we sent him away as well. Rashford. Ben Chilwell. England just dilly-dallying the ball around sideways, not really going anywhere. 87 minutes gone. They've got to put a little bit more urgency of trying to get something out of this. Maybe Ukraine will get something out of this. Maybe Ukraine will get something out of this. Maybe Mudryk. Maybe Mudryk. Maybe Mudryk. Oh, for F's sake. Oh, he's dead. He's gone. Mudryk's gone. Mudryk's finished. It's over for Mudryk. I think he's injured. He still gets up. This guy, man. I thought he had an opportunity to really burst. He's finished. He's asking for a sub. He's done. Oh my god. He's actually done. Oh my days. He stopped the ball and then his body. Do you know what? Oh man, that's embarrassing. This is what I've been saying all this time. Mudryk, he's too quick for his body, man. He's too quick for his body. He's it's like his soul is running out of his body and his body can't keep up with his soul. It literally feels like his soul is coming out of the body and his body can't keep up with it. Man. And looks like he's probably picked up an injury. He just runs and then like he can't stop himself. He just can't stop himself. Yeah. Nah, looks like he's walking around fine. It's probably just cramps. It looked like it was cramp as well when he just fell over. Dinesh, thank you so much for the super chat. Arteta will buy him, sell him to Arsenal in Jan. Still need to see, I need to see him start for Chelsea, but he's not putting in a case to start, to be honest. He's not. If anything, he's probably putting a case to not start. So yeah. Four minutes at a time. Can Ukraine hang on for a draw? Rashford. Oh, well defended. Oh man. Harry Kane. Foden. Ben Chilwell. Rashford with a cross, and Ukrainian goalkeeper will catch that. Ukraine throw in. Oh man, all the buzz is gone. Now that Mudryk's off, all the buzz is gone. Fran says Mudryk will be sold in 2 years. I'm sorry. I hate being negative about our players, but he isn't good. He's more of an influencer than a footballer. I don't know what he's really influencing, to be honest. Yeah. Final minute coming up. Is England going to get a winner here? Be a heartbreak. It'll be absolute heartbreak for Ukraine. Absolute heartbreak. Galadog. Galadog. Oh, my days. Mark, there's a reason he doesn't start. Yeah, no, look, I'll tell you guys, I'll give you guys my honest assessment on Mudryk. Once this match finishes, I want each and every one of you guys to hang about. I'll give you my honest opinion on Mudryk, and I'll probably drop a video after this match and talk a little bit about him as well. I'll tell you why I feel how I feel. Who's your favorite to win the Euro 2024? France for me. Yeah, France look amazing. There you go. 1-1. The match is over. Full time. Yeah, France obviously big shot. Who else from Europe, I suppose? Who looks all right? Are Netherlands a chance? Netherlands at all? Any chance? Spain, maybe? But of course, France. Yeah. Heavy favorites, right? Heavy favorites. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, 1-1, England 1, Ukraine 1. It finishes like that. Okay, now let me give you guys my honest assessment on Mudryk. I'll probably drop a video as well. This match, first half, Mudryk obviously only had 6 touches. But if I'm being absolutely honest, Ukraine played in a defensive manner. They played with a low block. They wanted to soak up as much as pressure. They weren't really in the business to press and win the ball back from England. So quite naturally, Mudryk didn't see enough of the ball. Whenever there was a counter-attack from Ukraine really favored the right side. And they probably used Mudryk as a decoy. Mudryk's run and his movement, trying to keep Kyle Walker preoccupied. That's one side of the story. You can say that they probably didn't prefer to hit it to Mudryk. Maybe they don't trust Mudryk. That's another way of looking at it. So in the first half, I have to say the way Ukraine played, you are not going to get much out of Mudryk as well, right? So that's one thing. In the second half, Mudryk actually got quite a lot of the ball, but he was poor. He just ran. He ran into people. He dribbled into people. He tried to take Kyle Walker, tried to take him around, try to go around Kyle Walker. Like, that's not smart. Kyle Walker is probably one of the best defenders, quickest defenders out there. Players like Vinicius Jr. struggle. And every time Mudryk, looked like he had a chance to take his player on, his pace, the way he would run, it's like sometimes he couldn't keep up with his own pace, and he would leave the ball behind. Should have got a free kick outside the box. Overall, not a good second half. So this was a good opportunity for Mudryk to perhaps give Pochettino something to think about for that upcoming Bournemouth game. But if I'm Pochettino, I'm watching this game, I'm probably thinking, do you know what? Yeah, you got a lot of work to do. You're probably not good enough to start yet. So that's this match, right? That's this match. Now, Mudryk, as in general terms, Mudryk is so raw, man. Mudryk is so raw. There is so many things Mudryk still needs to polish in his game. So many things. His decision making. More times he probably makes the wrong decisions. He's chaotic. He's chaotic. He's absolutely chaotic. He just runs. He runs with no purpose. He's probably better off utilizing his pace sparingly. He should probably calm down and slow down a little bit and utilize his pace sparingly when it's required. But right now, all he wants to do is just run and use his pace. But sometimes that's not going to take you anywhere. Maybe slow things. Use your pace as a weapon, not something that you just willy-nilly use every single time. So yeah, there's a lot of work that needs to happen with Mikel Mudryk. But having said all of this, I can't truly judge on him and say that, oh, loan him or sell him until I actually give him at least 4 or 5 matches to start to see what he does. But I'm getting the feeling he's probably not going to get that because he probably doesn't warrant the start. He does not warrant a start. But the worst part is, if he doesn't start, it's probably going to be Ben Chilwell again. Unless Cole Palmer is touted to start on that left wing. Really depends on how we set up 4-2-3-1 or 4-3-3. We'll see. So yeah, that's really my final assessment on Mikel Mudryk. It's just, I can understand why this guy doesn't start. I really do. I can understand it. Milo K, thank you for this comment. How can we say all this when we don't give him time to play? We've literally have 2 donkeys, 3 seasons to be. Yep. And just sold them last season. Give him a run of games. Then I'll judge him. No. This is why I said, how can I judge if I don't give him at least 4 to 5 games to start? But I understand why I think we need to understand the situation. We as a fan base need to figure out, why doesn't he start? Why doesn't the manager have the trust to start him? Because the manager probably sees what he sees. The manager probably sees what we saw in this match. The manager probably sees this in the training ground. And then, how's the manager meant to start him? That's what I'm thinking. That's probably why. That's probably why, man. Yeah, look, imagine Poch watching this, and Poch probably sees this in training, that he's not to the mark. He's not really to the mark. I want to see if what people saying anything on. Yeah, here we go. I was wondering if people were saying much on social media. Mudryk has a lot of work ahead of him to become the player we want. Let me leave it at that. This is exactly how I feel. I might just re-quote that. Yeah, that's the truth. That's the honest truth on Mikel Mudryk. That is absolutely the honest truth. Still got a lot of work to do, man. Still got a lot of. Mudryk's confidence is so low. There you go. Yeah. Eunice, I'm going to be real with you all. Mudryk is worrying me big time now. Does not look capable at all. How you all feeling? Oh, man. Everyone's on him. Everyone's on him. Miz, word to the wise, if you just use the eye test, he's not a top player and just doesn't have it. Yeah. It's not looking good. It's not looking good. I get it. It's definitely not looking good. Mudryk at striker like a Timo Werner or Dan James could work. One game Potter tried him up there and it was putting a lot of pressure on the defense. is he needs to stop taking longer. He needs to stop taking longer takes at the gym. The club was right to tell him to reduce the amount of time he's there. Yeah. Poch is probably watching this match. Few of his players involved, so figures Mudryk ain't making a good case for himself. Yeah. Is I think he needs to start at least 5 games consecutive to be judged, or to him having to get back his confidence. This is what I'm saying as well. But that's one side of the story. Some parts of the fan base wants him to start so we can actually judge him. But then the other side of the coin for this comment is you got to warrant, like you got to show something, right? You have to show something in order to start. If you're not showing anything, Harrison Mills, have you seen the Chelsea Legends? I actually did catch that in here somewhere. It looks pretty crazy. It looks pretty crazy. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna wrap things up. Hope you guys have enjoyed this watch along. I've enjoyed this watch along. Last super chat, last in. Rejo Park, thanks so much for the super chat. How will Mudryk get playing time when you can't beat the weakest teams in EPL? When does he play? Bowley bought him to spite Arsenal. Overspend on him. Yeah. It's not looking like a smart purchase at the moment, but let's see. Let's see what happens. But yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed this. Smash the like button. I actually enjoyed this watch along. So thank you so much for it. We'll see if we can do some more watch alongs over this international break, some more matches. Until next time, everyone, take care and see you. And I probably will drop a video on Mudryk. So do look out for that. See ya.